Seoul for Korea Blockchain Week, and today I'm with Namik from MegaETH.
MegaETH. Hi guys, nice to meet you.
How are you finding the conference here?
It's hectic as usual. Been to Seoul 3 times this year somehow. Each time it's even more wild than the time before. So lots of fun. Very hectic. How about yourself?
I think it's amazing. It's a great response. Do you like how Korea is so into crypto? I don't know how they respond to ETH specifically, but maybe you can tell me about it.
Yeah, I think that Korea has like a long history of being burnt on crypto, right? Of Terra, Luna. And now, there's a lot of like pretty large question marks when it comes to like regulation around crypto in Korea. That being said, MegaETH is awesome. And I'm sure everyone who will learn about MegaETH will fall in love with it.
Well, it's your moment. Tell the audience what MegaETH is.
Sure. So MegaETH is the first real-time blockchain. By settling on Ethereum, we're able to use a technique called node specialization and maximally centralized block production and maximally decentralized block validation. This results in 100,000 transactions per second and 1 millisecond block times. Vitalik actually wrote about this in his 2021 Endgame article called The Endgame, right? Where he described an architecture very similar to MegaETH. That's why he's one of our biggest supporters. MegaETH is awesome. It enables net new applications, which could have never existed before, and we're super excited for them.
It sounds super exciting. When did you start MegaETH?
So MegaETH was initially started as a research paper out of Stanford. Elon was doing this PhD in low latency compute. We're talking about microseconds. And he was basically so far advanced in his domain that he wanted to come and solve a lot of the inefficiencies in crypto. That's where he met Lei, who is one of my other co-founders who studied high-throughput blockchains and networking at MIT, where he actually co-wrote the famous data availability white paper with Shiram from Eigenlayer. And then finally, myself and Shiram joined the team in January when they had a product, but it was time to productize it.
What brought all of you together?
Yeah, so Shreya got in touch with Elon and Lei for one of her buddies from HBS. And I've been very close with Shreya for a while. So when she asked me to join the team, I was like, of course.
You had no confliction.
Ride or die.
Right or die.
Ride or die. I think from an architectural perspective, MegaETH is fascinating. You make this decision to say, hey, this new design space from the framework of an EFL2 means we can make like new architectures. So when you think about it, right, like you can basically have the right of censorship resistance for the forced inclusion, right? And then what we say is like, if we have this given, which is so powerful, why don't we just like make the most performant execution environment possible? And that means we can really specialize our block production and create really exciting design choices. So it was obvious for me the moment I read the initial white paper.
Were you in the industry for a long time before?
Yes. So I've been in crypto since 2019, 2020. I used to be a degen, but I was also in venture. So I was an investor in one of the first modular blockchain funds called Hypersphere Ventures.
Okay.
From there, I became a prop trader. So I was managing my own book, Liquids, medium frequency in New York, which is lots of fun. And then I was a consensus for a short while working with Shreya.
Quite the background.
A little bit of effort.
You're very, very maxi indeed.
I'm an experienced maxi.
Experienced maxi. Were you ever tempted by the other L1?
Yeah, I think that Solana is super cool, right?
Okay.
I think fundamentally on the layer one, you have to live with trade-offs. So Ethereum decided to become like the most decentralized layer one, right? And that was cool, but it showed to the market that we needed more performant block space. So Solana became super massive and big success, right? Great success. But ultimately, I never cheated on ETH, right?
Okay.
I obviously traded assets on different chains because they're just assets. But we were, like from a builder side, I was always building on ETH because I appreciate the design principles and the architecture maximizing that they did the most. Like, I think the layer one should be as decentralized as humanly possible. And that's what Ethereum is, for better or for worse.
How do you see the impact of MegaETH like on the Ethereum ecosystem?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to make Ethereum great again.
Great.
I'll be real with you, right? You live in Miami. You must hear this all the time. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited, right? Because Ethereum is the most decentralized layer one, most decentralized element layer. That allows us to build the most performant layer two. Because of Ethereum's security, we're able to make net new design choices and really, really explore what node specialization can look like. And we're only able to reach this level of performance, 100K TPS, 1 millisecond block times. That's crazy. Really, really fast. Real time, people would say. Because we settle on ETH. So I think we're going to be the most complementary relationship possible to Ethereum. And I think we're going to bring a level of performance onto Ethereum that you can't find anywhere else, right? Not on Sol, not on any L1s out there today.
How do you see this impacting the adoption of crypto in general?
Yeah, I mean, I think like I'm so excited, right? Because my thesis is, we all came into crypto because we had these really silly ideas, right? I want to bring legal on chain. I want to bring supply chains on chain. All these silly stuff. Most of them don't work. But the main reason why what happens is most people come into crypto and they realize the blockchain is ass. So you can only build meme coins, and then they get annoyed. With MegaETH, there is no more performance degradation. You have 1 millisecond latency. That's insane. So we have teams building on MegaETH. We already have 8 award-winning, really high-quality teams building on the chain. And they are teams building X-Jump traders, building phenomenal clubs. We have, decentralized VPN networks being built on MegaETH. Really interesting, not financialized use cases. My thesis is MegaETH will bring the cost of bringing data on chain to zero. And once the cost of data on chain is zero, you have net new applications. So I think we'll be able to bring new users into crypto that have never been in the space before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For everyone watching, where can they find you?
Telegram, Twitter, yeah.
The actual handle.
Okay. My name is Namik Muduroglu. It's kind of hard to spell, but you can find us at MegaETH_labs.
Amazing. Namik, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, what's up?
But it's not something Genzio is afraid of.
If you want to survive, you got to build a house.
No, we do not understand that we do not want.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We're back at the Genzio Media House.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today.